Hey everybody, welcome back to Flag/Fan Friday. Hope you like the Madagascar episode. Alright, so you know the deal. Before we go into it, this is usually the part where I either add stuff that we didn't talk about in the episode, or I kind of fix up the small mistakes we made. One thing I wanted to talk about, but we just didn't have time, was the fact that the country has these kind of taboos called fadi. They exist either nationally or regionally. Some of them might include, let's see what I have here in my notes. Don't wear red at a funeral or point a finger at a grave. Don't bring pork to certain sites like the 12 sacred hills of Antananarivo. According to some of the people groups, giving birth to twins is considered bad luck. In some areas, it's customary to wash your hands and your mouth before getting into a boat for certain lakes. In certain areas, you cannot pass an egg from one hand to the other. And according to many of the people groups, you must bring a white male chicken with you if you climb Maromokotro summit, the tallest peak in Madagascar. Oh, and another thing, Madagascar is very famous for their lamba cloths. Another thing that I kind of wish I could have talked a little bit more about was the fact that in the 70s, they were kind of under the influence of Soviet political ideologies, and those were kind of the weird years. But anyway, yeah, it's just too much. Look into it if you're interested, but we gotta move on. So without further ado, Madagascar. It's like a black and Asian country. It's a Blasian country. So unique. What else can we cover? Oh yeah, the flag. The flag of Madagascar has two horizontal bars of red and green, adjacent to a vertical white band on the left hoist side. The red and white stand for the Kingdom of Marina, which previously ruled the land prior to the French taking over in the 19th century. Some say the colors may also stand for the ethnic origins of the Malagasy people, being from Southeast Asia, which is why Indonesia's flag also contains red and white. However, this claim is not completely confirmed, but The green gives honor to the Hova, the largest class of commoners in Madagascar that played an important role in the independence movement against the French. Prior to this, of course, they were under the French flag, under French colonialism. Prior to that, it was the Malagasy Protectorate under the French, which had this flag, and it had a little crescent on the hoist side. And prior to that, it was the Marina Kingdom years, which they had this flag, which was basically indistinguishable from the modern flag of Poland. Yeah, that kingdom was pretty important in their history. I mean, look it up, lots of stories. Oh, and just a little side note, you might see this flag every so often in Madagascar. It's the flag of the ethnic Marina people, the largest people group in Madagascar. But anyway, yeah, moving on, the coat of arms, which is not a coat of arms, it is a national seal. The seal is a yellow disc which contains a red outline map of the country in the center in a white circle with the disputed Glorioso and Tromlin Islands included. Yep, conflict claim statements and symbolism is great, isn't it? From the center radiates green and red rays, positioned in a way to emulate the Ravenala plant, endemic to the country. All of this is placed above the head of a zebu cattle with the words above on the top of the seal, Republicani I Madagascar, meaning the Republic of Madagascar, and on the base, the words, oh geez, let me try this, Tanin Tratzana Faha Fahana and Fandrosoana, which means homeland, liberty, and development. Keep in mind though, throughout the years, they've had quite a few seal changes. The last one was white instead of yellow. During those years, they dabbled in socialism. They used this emblem, which kind of used a lot of Soviet influence imagery. Right after independence, they used these. Under the French, they used this. During the Marina Kingdom years, they actually did have a coat of arms, and the queen actually had her own. But yeah, basically, when it comes to Madagascar symbolism, they are very intent on making sure that you know that they are a unique people group descended from Austronesians. Alright, now with that all being done and said, you know what time it is? Geograpeep fan mail time! See, over the past few weeks, it's been kind of piling up. Let's just get it over with. Alright, so you know the deal. We always start off with postcards. We got a lot of them. Let's just cover it. Jakub, who is Czech, but sent this from the Netherlands, Holland. Alex sent this from San Marino. Ian from Denver, Colorado. Mitch sent this from Bonn, Germany. Garrett from Orange County, my fellow Californian. We got 2 postcards from Japan. Timothy, who is Filipino but was visiting Osaka Castle. And Spencer, who is from North Carolina but is studying at BYU in Utah, and he went to Japan for his 2-year missionary trip. I'm gonna take a wild guess and say that you're Mormon, because that is the most Mormon thing to say. Let's see. Chris sent this from Belgrade, Serbia. Emma, whom I believe is German, but she was visiting Latvia. I think your name is Jonathan. He visited India, specifically the town of Linkor, and I believe there's a Tibetan Buddhist building. Stefan from Germany visited Liechtenstein. Theo from Seattle. Alex, who is a seminary student in Montreal, visited the Vatican. Sammy sent this from Scotland. Oh, this is really cool. This is like a holographic postcard, and it was sent from Alexi and Alexandra from Germany. This is really cool. Fred sends this from Kenya, Nairobi. And this is great. Katya and Matteo, they sent this from Italy, and they outlined signed the letter in the handprint of their daughter. If you guys don't remember, these are the people that hosted me and my mom when we visited the Tuscany region of Italy. Thank you guys so much. By the way, how are you doing? Hope your daughter's doing great, and you have a son coming along the way. Congrats. Okay, now we have a lot of letters to open up. Josh from the UK, thank you for sending these British candies, lollies, I guess you'd call them. Circa from Ireland, it would be really super happy, mega awesome if you could open this one on episode closest to May 30th because that's my birthday. Well, happy birthday, Circa. But it is cool. I actually got something from China. It's not very often that I get something from China because, you know, the internet rules over there. Unless you have a VPN proxy server, you can't watch YouTube. So usually I get stuff from like Taiwan or Hong Kong. But yeah, Kevin from Beijing. Wow. He sends this really cool postcard of the Forbidden City. He says, I'm a viewer from Beijing and you have a community from Beijing. I have been watching since the Germany episode. You know, that's really cool. It's like, even though YouTube is restricted out there, you still find a way to watch it. And that's crazy. You guys are, I appreciate that. All right. Prashant from India. Ooh, a flag. Hey, Paul, Noah, Ken, Keith, and Caleb. By the way, guys, you can send fan mail to those guys too, not just me. I am sending you an authentic flag made of cloth, specifically Khadi cloth from the Karnataka Khadi Gramu Yoga Samyukta Sang area. They are the only producers authorized by the government of India to produce flags. Ooh. Andre from Poland. Beautiful postcards of Warsaw, the capital. Big old book on Poland. Well, I hope I do the Poland episode justice, and I hope you like it, man. It is really cool. We got something from Belarus. I think I've only gotten a few things from Belarus before, so you're in the minority. Cool little fridge magnets. Hey, Barbs and the team. I'm Yulia from the beautiful country, Belarus. By the way, we have a 5-day free visa for tourists applied in 2017. I heard of that. It's really tempting me now. I really wish I could go sometime. Ben from Missouri. I'm sending you some local honey that my dad and his old work pal harvest. Oh, this is really cool. We got something from Curacao. Yeah, look at these postcards. And of course, the Curacao flag. Konta bye, Barbs. How are you? My name is Kevin. I'm 24 from Curacao. Here are a few sentences you can say in Papiamentu. Heavily resembles a mixture of Spanish and Portuguese. Bonbini means welcome. Konta bye means how are you? Bon dia, tardi, noci means good morning, afternoon, evening. Nolan from Illinois. He is Russian American. He's proud of it. Eva from Kosovo. Ooh, Serbians, I know. Hey, I'm Eva. I'm from Kosovo. I was born and raised in Pristina. I learned from your videos and found out some information on countries I didn't even know existed. Good for you. Sometimes I wonder if you're going to do an episode on Kosovo. Yes, so Eva, as you know, I'm following the UN, and so I'm going to do all of the fully recognized states first and then the observer states. Kosovo is an observer state, so you will have to wait. I'm sorry, but yes, that's the rule I follow. I go by what the UN does. Yeah, I think that's very interesting. I've gotten postcards from Kosovo, but I've never gotten like an actual Kosovar person send me something, so I think you're the first one. Thank you. Okay, now this is the best thing ever. Matus from the Czech Republic. He wrote like the funniest letter ever. First of all, I'm guessing he drew a picture of him and his friends on the letter. He says, hey Barbs, after 2 days, we have finally finished watching all the Geography Now episodes in a marathon. We started at 4 p.m. on Friday. We went to sleep after the Republic of Congo. We continued again on Saturday from Costa Rica. At the Iceland episode, we took a bottle of wine and played the drinking game. Due to your horrible pronunciations, we ran out of wine before the episode ended. We started to go crazy around the Ireland episode, but we made it. At 2 a.m., we finally finished the Luxembourg episode. We would like to ask you a small favor. Please use Comic Sans in your video at least once. Also, try to say this Czech tongue twister. Oh, jeez. Awesome. And he also sent this picture of the GN crew, me, Noah, Ken, and Keith, and over there on the side it's Bob Saget. That is hilarious. You Czech people. Oh my god, you Czech people are party animals. You know that? And now we got some packages. Let's open them up. First one, Tyler from Pennsylvania. It says, ship happens. Shippensburg University. I've sent you a t-shirt from my school, Shippensburg University. P.S. I hope I got your shirt size correct. Let me check. Is it a men's size medium? You didn't get, it's a large. Sorry, man, you got it wrong. I'm a men's size medium. Just a little heads up, okay? Next up, we got a package from Ireland. Okay, look at this. Is the most Irish thing I've ever seen in my life. A little leprechaun on top of the box. What is inside? Oh! They love these chips so much, they literally made a theme park based off of them. What is this? A shamrock thing and a leprechaun hat? I guess leprechaun glasses. leprechaun bow tie. Hey Paul, my name is pronounced Ian with an R before it. Rian. I guess Rian. Okay, your name is Rian. And I am a teacher here in Ireland. While watching a Flag Friday episode, the children asked if they could send you something, and we put together this little box for you. If you could show this in one of your videos, it would make them so very happy. Whoa, not only am I showing it, I'm wearing it. There is also a letter here for you written in Gaeilge, the Irish language. Yeah, that's so cool. I honestly think that's one of the coolest things about Ireland, just the fact that you're trying to keep the language alive. Keep on speaking your language. And finally, one more package from Denmark. Hey Barbs, I write to you from Aarhus, Denmark. As a historian, it's very interesting to learn about new information and often inspires me to research more. I've sent you some Danish stuff. Ooh, nice little postcard. Of course, Legoland, Danish flag. Yeah! Ah, Danish schnapps. By the way, as we always say, kids, if you are underage, do not drink. We do not condone underage drinking. I am of age though, so I can enjoy this, but if you are not of age, do not drink. And even if you are of age, drink responsibly. Yeah, I can't wait to try this. Alright, so that's just about it, but before we go, you know what time it is? It's time for a return address contest. I put all of your return addresses in this bag right here. I pick one out, and whoever wins, I send a little gift to, and that gift is a scratch-off map. We are collaborating with Geograpeep Federico. He has his own online store where he sells these things. It's at this link right here, or you can go to the one in the description. So if you win, you get one for free. If you don't win, you can buy one if you want. But yeah, let's do this. All right, so I'm just gonna take one out. Not gonna look. Let's see. Aziz from Kazakhstan. Ooh, we never got a Kazakhstani winner before. You just won. So yeah, guys, that's the episode. Thank you so much for putting all your hometowns and places and countries on display. Really appreciate it. Thanks for watching. You guys have just been flagged. Stay tuned for the next episode. Stay cool. Stay tuned. I kind of just said that, but whatever.